Welcome back to Radio Today. This is Becky Sanders in the morning. Today, we have a very special guest on the show, Ben Reed, an expert in the world of theater. Hi, Ben. Thanks for being on the show.
Well, thanks for having me, Becky.
Ben, I understand that you've been putting together a study of our current theater system and have come to some startling conclusions. Tell our listeners about the work you've been doing.
Of course, Becky. Since about 1750, we have seen a dramatic shift in the goal of theater. The basics remain, as we theater people aim to move, to entertain, and to inform. But now, another goal is making money. We want to put on a show that is going to keep food on our plate.
Was this not the goal before this time?
Oh, it was. But the difference is that now there's the potential to turn this art into a profitable business in which certain people can thrive and make more than enough money.
So Ben, I did a fair amount of theater back in my day, in college, and what I remember the most was the physical theater. We had a fly system and large wing areas, and for those listeners who aren't fluent in the language of theater, a fly system is a space above the stage where large scenery items can be stored or kept on pulley systems and brought in during a show to change the location of the action. And a wing space can also hold scenery or actors waiting to enter the stage. Are these things typical for commercial theater?
Absolutely. As technology advances, the need to put up something bigger and better and more amazing becomes greater. If we can use fly systems and wing spaces and costume and lighting effects, we can bring in bigger audiences and ultimately make more money.
So I want to move away from the physical structure of a commercial theater and focus on the acting, because this is what you're focusing on in your study, is it not?
It is indeed.
Tell us about it.
Well, Becky, as I said before, the theater is a business. As an actor, you are your own product. You must sell yourself to those you audition for and make them think they need what you have.
Like an infomercial. You have 30 seconds to sell what you got.
Exactly. But what I have found is that if that isn't hard enough, there is another lurking obstacle in the way of young actors trying to break into the field.
This is the danger that you mentioned earlier.
It is, and I want any and all young actors out there to listen carefully, because this could change how they could view their futures. Beware the triple threat.
Triple threat? You mean the people who can sing, dance, and act?
Yes! Triple threats who have already broken into the business have established monopolies on modern theaters. Because from a business perspective, why replace something that does everything you need it to with something that doesn't?
I see. So the danger is someone who has the ability to fill all the positions in today's theater. Oh, now Ben, we're running out of time. Do you have any advice for young actors on how to get around this lurking obstacle of the triple threat?
Well, of course I do. Become a better triple threat.
And there you have it. To break into commercial theater like Broadway, your key is being a bigger triple threat. Ben, thank you so much for joining us on Radio Today.
Well, thank you for having me, Becky.
When we come back, are you in love with yourself? How to spot narcissism before it's too late. I'm Becky with Radio Today.